Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another horror movie review. In tonight's horror movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this horror film released on April Fool's Day of 2011, and it's also the first installment of this horror franchise, and this review is on Insidious. Insidious was released in 2011 and stars Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, and Ty Simpkins, Angus Sampson, and yeah. So, in this movie, Insidious is basically about a couple that named Josh and Raina, and of course together they share siblings, and of course one night their son falls into a coma. And the parents take drastic measures when it seems that their new home is haunted and their son is possessed by an entity. And the basic plot of this film I'm going to read on the back of the DVD here. From the makers of Paranormal Activity, Insidious is the terrifying story of a family who shortly after moving discovers that dark spirits have possessed their home and that their son has fallen into a coma. Trying to escape the haunting and save their son, they move again, only to realize that it's not their house that's haunted. And yeah, so I actually watched this movie for like the very first time actually on HBO Max, and I can easily say this was actually a really great horror movie, and probably one of the good horror films to come out in the 2010s decade. I thought this was a great one. And yeah, it's also a very scary one too, because like this movie kind of almost has those similar vibes as The Conjuring, which The Conjuring also had Patrick Wilson. And of course, I also got this DVD like I think back when the 2020s decade began, because I think I remember getting this DVD from like Dollar General at Ocean City, Maryland, back in like 2021, I think. Yeah. And yeah, and of course, I actually never really watched it until now, like recently. And I gotta say, like I just said, the first Insidious I thought was a great one. I thought this was a great scary one, released in 2011. And yeah, and I gotta say, when it comes to the scares in this film, the jump scares or the jump shocks, they were actually handled pretty well. And of course, they may not be like they might not be like those kinds of jump scares that are done the right way, like The Conjuring did, even though The Conjuring came out 2 years after this movie. But regardless, I thought the acting performances were really good. I gotta say, Rose Byrne and Patrick Wilson both did a great job in this film together. And yeah, and I gotta say, James Wan actually does a good job directing this film too. James Wan, who worked on this film. And the writer of this film actually directed The Invisible Man and The New Wolfman. Yeah, because the director of The Invisible Man actually wrote this movie, which is pretty interesting. And at first I thought this movie was R-rated, but for some reason this movie's PG-13. Although some scenes in this movie kind of felt more like it would be R-rated, even though, you know, but you never know. Sometimes they can get away with over-the-top scenes that can still make the movie PG-13 rated. And the movie's like approximately 102 minutes. It's not really that long. And yeah, Barbara Hershey was also in the film too. I thought she did good. And yeah, and of course that last line on the back of the DVD here, like they only to realize that it was not their house that's haunted. Like it's like that quote in this film. It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son. Yeah, because like it's basically when the parents find out that it's actually their son that's haunted, and of course, you know, like Josh and Raina, they both have to do whatever they can to try and stop this entity from possessing their son. And yeah, this movie also sparked a franchise as well. Like there's Insidious Chapter 2, but I heard like the next two Insidious films were actually prequels. Like Chapter 3 was actually a prequel from what I've heard. And I know Insidious The Red Door came out in 2023, which I never really saw since I never got into the first Insidious until now. But I can probably tell, like, most of the rest of the Insidious sequels and prequels, they're probably like not really as good as the first Insidious. So I don't really think I'm missing out on anything, but even if I were to watch them, then it's probably up to me whether I want to or not. But for now, the first movie is all that matters for me. It's like the first Insidious, a great one, and also a really scary one too, but in a good way. And yeah. So overall, Insidious was a great scary movie, and I'm gonna give Insidious 4 stars out of 5. Great film right here. And there you have it, guys. That's my review on Insidious. Hope you guys liked it. And with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And also make sure to like this video as well. With that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.